What is happening, guys, and welcome back to the Yeovil Town Road to Glory career mode. And I have been messing around with the team because obviously after the disaster that we left off last episode, we needed to make some changes, and obviously since we are out the transfer window, I had to look in-house at what we have at our disposal. Now, when we put Nakagawa up front, he did pretty well in that cup game despite the result. So I'm going to try him and Barnsley up top because they're the two strikers that are in form. I'm moving Brown to centre attacking mid, basically due to the fact that he can play centre mid, and we're just going to play him a little bit further up because he's got a little bit more strength than Nakagawa and he's still quick. So I think he'll do a good job there. Obviously I'm playing Khan out of position because I think he's too talented to drop from the team just because he's a left mid. So I'm going to play him on the left side of the centre mid along with Gray on the right. And then we're going to chuck Smith in at the holding midfield role until we can get Mr. Goburn back. Because then as soon as he's back, we're a little bit more settled and we can play him in the holding midfield and push Smith out wide. Back four has stayed the same, no changes to be named there. But I am going to be trying Krysiak back in goal because he's 6'4" and acrobatic with a 4-star weak foot. He's got a little bit of strength about him as well. And he's the same rated as the player we had before, Nelson. Now, if Krysiak does a bad job, then it's quite easy. We just switch the two back and don't say anything else about it. The bench is as is. I'm kind of tempted to play Santos instead of Gray, but due to the fact that Gray's in a bit better form, I thought I'd just keep him in the team. You know, he's got a bit better fitness, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Santos has got full. I don't know if Santos will offer us anything because of that 2-star weak foot, but obviously we'll see how it goes. Second half, maybe switch out Gray and Mr. Santos and then go from there. That's the team as is. I think from there I'm going to be looking to change up the series a little bit. Basically, I'll run with you what I'm planning. I'm planning on playing a load of games off camera. I don't know whether to put them on camera and do like a montage so I speed up the gameplay so you can stay up to date with how the goals are. Basically from there I'm gonna then guys, what I'm gonna do is either play a load of games on camera without face cam, speed up the gameplay and make it a montage for you guys, just so you can keep up to date with the goals and there you don't miss anything and it speeds up the League 2 season. Or I'll play a load of games off camera until a certain point in the season where I want you guys to be involved. I'll then play 2 games on camera for you guys to keep you up to date with how the team's performing, how we're performing, and then off camera after that episode play a load more games and we get to the January transfer window a little bit quicker. Now there's the 2 ideas. I'll let you guys decide. If I don't get a clear-cut decision on any sort of social media or anything, I'll make a decision myself and try the two situations and see how they do on YouTube. Now I think for next episode I would have already played a few games off camera just to speed up the season, and I'll do that idea first. After that I will play a load of games on camera, do a montage and then see how that comes out as well. So it's kind of trial and error, but either way you're not going to miss anything major. We're going to try today the team and see how we get on because I want you guys to be involved in the team selection process. We're up against Crawley, so it's not the hardest of games, but as we've seen before, the easiest of games can still be difficult in this series. It's kind of the beauty about it, but also really annoying. So let's get into Crawley, see how we perform, and hopefully pick up 3 points. Oh, it's a beautiful bit of play from Barnsley. Oh, Khan's lost it. Smith's kept it alive. Right out to Dixon. Oh, come on, Gray, keep it alive. Although Gray's 59 rated, guys, you know, he's in form, so I'm hoping get him a bit of space. It was on target. I don't think there was anything to shout about there. Go on, Barnsley. Go on. No! Nakagawa! Oh, I'd love to blame it on him, but my finger slipped onto the left one. Ah! Chipped straight over. That was a guaranteed goal. Oh, here we go. Dixon's through. It's not really the player that I wanted to have on it. Oh, why does the rebounds never rebound back to me? But if that was the computer, that would have been straight back to their foot. It's not really a player I could take a long shot here with. Don't need it though. Nakagawa! Morris coming in clutch. Go on! fall into the 5'1" bloke in the box is not ideal. Oh, how is that not offside? Better yet, how he didn't put that away. Wow. Well, at least I guess it's now level now. We should have scored. Actually, no, we should have scored 2. Nakagawa's missed 2. So at half time, guys, nothing to shout and rave about really. I think the only thing we're going to do is switch Gray and Smith round because Smith's looking a bit more tired than Gray. And then we're going to try Santos on that right centre mid spot. It's extremely difficult to find anything, and the only thing I can think is if we play Fisher instead of Barnes. I mean, how tall is Fisher? He's 6'3". Wow. Okay, with high-low work rates, very well-rounded stats, and he's our player. He's not on loan. Maybe we've been going about this all wrong. Maybe we should be playing Fisher. I think he'd be more clinical. Santos finds Khan. Back to Santos. He's got that agility. Finds Fisher in the box! Oh, he's stating a claim straight away, hitting the post. James can keep it alive, only to give it back to McNerney. Great challenge from James, leaving him injured on the floor. He needs some support now, and there's literally no one in space. Everyone's sat behind a player. Smith does well to keep the danger away from us, but going forward is really dodgy. Go on. Go on, Hiroto. Fisher's in the box. Fisher's got straight... Oh my god! The most simplest of shots. Just head it down. Wow. Not going to lie, Fisher's still great to be getting into these positions, but managing a League 2 side is not all it's cracked up to be. Passing it about on the edge of the area for a while now. Time to let fly! Oh, forcing a quality save from Morris. We got a corner from it, so not all is lost yet. Fisher's there. Can we test his heading ability? Oh! Woo! Gets a bicycle on target, but lacks the finesse to get it into that bottom corner. Their goalkeeper's keeping them alive. After the whole game being on the front foot, we're now on the back. Smith with another dodgy touch. Everyone is just not performing. Formation feels so much better than any other formation we've tried, but again, lack of quality going forward. We can't finish anything. And it looks like we're just going to pick up a point again. Unless Hiroto can find Fisher now. Finish! He's finished it! Come on, Fisher! What a way to get into your starting 11. Come on! Maybe slight help from the 90th minute there, guys. I mean, I have heard rumours of the 90th minute aids, but if they're working in our favour, I don't even care. Do we deserve to win this game? Absolutely. Has it been a good performance? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Lack of quality, and it's going to be the story until we can get out of this league. Oh, what a way to finish it. Honestly, guys, that whole game, I was just sat here with a face like this. Literally, all game. It was just so back and forward and so full of just really bad performances. Individual performances. Hiroto was awful. Fisher was great. Missed a couple that he probably should have put away, but obviously, first game of the season for him, he's probably a bit rusty. I don't know if that's any sort of mechanic. Looking at the player ratings, that's how the team's done. Look, the games even recognise that the team did very average. 7s all round, apart from Smith, who's arguably one of the better players. Hiroto actually got a 9.2 and man of the match for getting that assist at the end there. But I think Fisher, for me, was just brilliant ever since coming on. But if I was to give any of our players the man of the match, I'd give it to Smith. Looking at Crawley, they just didn't turn up. Apart from their goalkeeper and that centre-back McNerney, who kept me quiet, they didn't turn up. So, honestly, good result, bad performance for me. So I'm going to look at the training a little bit more in depth now, guys. I think a few players need a little bit of boost in key areas, and I think definitely in the midfield. I think ever since we've been so short in midfield, I think we need to focus our attention maybe on a few players there. Gray, he's 21 years old. He's going to be around for a while for us because we haven't got anyone to replace him. So I think a couple of areas. Maybe his dribbling needs a good boost. And I think definitely passing. I think if we can... Here we go. Good passing. Do we up his defending? I don't think so. Based on his strength stat, I don't think it's even worth doing. I think we'll give him the hardest passing, just for vision and short pass. I think that would be a key area to do. If his vision will go up, I think his performances will go up as well. I think looking more in depth for players such as Santos, who's a good player. He's got that bit of flair. I think definitely up his dribbling. I think that would make a lot more help going forward. Other players, I think, looking at it more in depth, I mean, there's not many that I want to keep in the game. I think Sawunmi is definitely going to be staying in. I think we'll put his defending up a bit. And I think maybe if we focus our attention on an attacker who we think is going to be sticking around for a while. Obviously I said Barnes and Surridge, but do we really want to up their rating anymore? Because that's just going to up their price tag. They're going back to their respective clubs, Bournemouth and Southampton, which is kind of ironic. They're both going back there at the end of the season, and I don't think we're going to splash our money on him, if I'm honest. As much as I want Surridge, I'll probably bring Surridge in at some point, so maybe it's worth training him up. But I think I'm going to train up Fisher. Now, you may be sat there saying, why not train Ryan Seeger? 64 overall, 21 years young. He's on loan as well. Like, we've got so many loan players. I know our key area is to get out of this league, and we're kind of just using players to get out of the league, but I don't think he offers anything that Fisher doesn't. So Fisher's our player. Fisher's probably going to stick about, so we'll just train him up. I think it's not going to do any harm. He's only 27, so he's got room to grow. He's not going to be sticking around in the Premier League, or probably not the Championship either, but for League 1, League 2, he's probably going to do a job for us. So I think we'll up his finishing. I think that's the area for me. I need more clinicalness in that 6-yard box, and I think he's definitely the one for it. 62 finishing at the moment, 58 shot power. That's where it really hurt us in that game. So we're going to up his volley performance. Finishing and shot power, that is absolutely perfect. Simulate all, see how they all do. Deeds all round apart from his finishing there. Not great, but there's still room to grow. They'll probably do a better performance going forward. I think Gray's definitely the one we need to get out of that low 50s. I think him and Santos are going to be the ones I'm really going to focus on. Whether I just base my whole training sessions on him and Santos, we'll decide later on, but for now, so we got a game against Cheltenham, guys, but we've now got a transfer offer for Mugabe. This won't go through till January, but maybe that actually benefits us. I think if we can get around 200k for him, I'll let him go. If not, I'm just going to keep the player on the books. He's right back and centre back. That helps us out a lot. So I'm willing to negotiate for now, but whether we accept it is very, very unlikely. If we skip through this now quickly, propose a new transfer fee. I'm going straight in with a 200 because I'm not interested in any other way. If he goes, it gives us the extra funds for January transfer window. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not too much of a problem for us. They don't look to be doing it very much on our wavelength whatsoever. They're only going up in 5s now. That's not really what we're looking for. I'll stay strong on 200. If they don't go anywhere near that, I'm just going to leave. Oh, they're just going to do it for me. They're just going to leave for me. That's fine. Get out of my office. Go away. So, ended really, really negatively, and now starting very, very positively. We've got 3 scouting updates, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can bring in some fresh talent. Now, I'm looking for 80 potential plus. Anybody who's got 80 potential plus, I'll be interested in signing. Maybe high 70s, because they do tend to outgrow them. Anything 75 less, not interested in. So let's jump into these. This one's from France. Oh, damn! These are 1-star scouts. And the first player he brings me is a 6'2", looks to be defensive-minded player who's got a potential of 70 to 94. This is why you don't bother getting the 5-star scouts. It's not worth it unless you're rolling in money. Look at that, guys. What's the other guy looking like? The other guy's kind of trash. I'm going to leave him to be scouted because those athleticism and technical ability looks kind of interesting. I want to see if potential maybe goes up a little bit. If I can get his potential a little bit higher than 70, I may be interested in like taking him on. But this guy, he's not ready to be given a professional contract yet. But that's even better. If he's got that potential already, bring him on. We're going to sign him straight away. No doubt about it. That is a great, great start. Phenomenal from France. Get in there, France. So now we're going to head over to Spain. And we get offered a potential of 57 to 79. Looks to be a winger. Probably not interested in signing him up just yet. That potential starting at 57 looks to be probably high 60s, a potential low 70s. I'll probably end up signing him in the future. I'll leave him to be scouted a little bit further. This one I'm definitely not interested in, I don't think. Although he has got potential of 90 plus athleticism, I'll just leave them both to be scouted. It's fine. From the first lot of scouts, obviously we get 3 lots of them because you've got them on a 3-month deal. I'm looking for those ones just to like take my eye straight away. That's that France guy. That France guy has definitely interested me massively. Looking at this, the England have brought me a no-face guy, which if they know me at all, I'm not going to be interested in it. Unless, yeah, I'm really not interested in. Reject. Straight up. This guy I'll leave to be scouted a little bit further. And I'll wait for the 2nd month to come back in. But that already, like, we've already started our youth system, guys. Here we go. If we go over to our youth academy, David Albert, left back. Decent. We need a new left back, I'm pretty sure. Dixon is our only left back, I think. And he's actually pretty old, isn't he not? 30. So, yeah, that is great news. Great news to bring in a left back. If he can play centre defensive mid as well, then Albert's going to be getting signed up straight away. That is great, great news. So not many changes going into the game against Cheltenham. Apart from Fisher has replaced Barnsley, unfortunately. But Fisher was just so much better for me. Offered a lot more with the pace aspect. And honestly, he just had a little bit of strength, a little bit of pace. Better finishing, and he's our player. So I feel like I should be promoting our players a lot more than loan players. That's just kind of where my head's at. He didn't exactly have a bad game and he got us the winning goal. So had to reward him on that aspect. He's on the ball now. Can he do anything? Again, hold up, play well. Gets it to Nakagawa. Nakagawa's trying to turn him. Can't really do that. Finding Khan. Smith. Really missing Oscar Goba. I'm not going to lie, guys. Smith's kind of trash. But Gray! Oh my God! I am so happy that I'm training this guy up. Wow, wow, wow. What a strike from Gray. About time this guy turned up. Absolute phenomenal scenes here. Hit it first time, top bins, thank you very much, and good night Cheltenham. Maybe the season's changing, guys. I'm starting to love this formation with this team. Oh dear, oh dear. I think he had it covered. But ever since going 1-0 down, they're really piling on the pressure now. Hopefully I can burn them out. But Krzyak's doing a decent job in there. And I love having that acrobatic tall keeper. Just offers a lot more. Oh, Fisher. Absolute monster this guy is. Cuts back now. Sees Brown on the edge of the area. Who can turn. Swings one. Honestly, I thought he said Flanders there. I thought the goalkeeper's called Flanders. It's not, it's Flinders. Don't know if that's any better. James now does well to win it in the air again. Finding Smith. Khan really taking to that centre mid role well. Fisher is just like the messiah of this club at the moment. Slow build up play. Possession's key though. Gray can probably swing one in here. Hello Fisher! Oh, come on! If that went in, oh my God, if that went in. The scenes. Let's not get caught out at the back. Well played. Krzyak break quickly. Gray man the match at the moment with that absolutely beautiful strike. Brown finds Nakagawa there, making that beautiful run. Can he finish it off? This guy is our record signing. And my face says it all. How he has missed that. Literally Fisher is showing him up right now. Maybe we should be training him up. That might be something we should be doing. Because he could be an investment, guys. We could make money on him. Once he breaks that 70 rated mark. And he's still young. His price is going to skyrocket. We could be looking at a few million quid for this guy. Send out Hiroto. Hiroto. That pace is just too much. His accuracy is awful. That is 2 clean shots he's had on goal. He just fluffs them. Every time. Just fluffs them. Look, my manager cannot hold it in anymore. Honestly, Hiroshi could be out the door. If I get an offer for like a couple of mil, he's out the door. No word of a lie. No player is irreplaceable, apart from Fisher. Goal. How are we not finishing this? We should be 5-0 up right now, guys. No word of a lie. This scoreline should be 5-0. They have not offered anything going forward, and we've just been all over them. Now, looking at the team, honestly, I think it's flawless right now. Honestly, apart from Smith, who I'd switch out for Goban, who's injured at the moment, the team is just playing phenomenally. We just need to get that finishing touch. Oh, it's a great ball from Nakagawa to Gray. Oh, I mean, how can I justify it? He's on his weak foot. He's less than 60 rated. Yeah, that's probably a justifiable reason. Oh dear, we've just sent him through. Keep the pressure on. James is a great right back, especially for a lower league side. He's actually performing really well. And his stats don't promote that. Like, his stats just show him to be not the best, but what a miss. That should be 1-1. Although we should have like 4 other goals, so you know they can't really talk. Fisher, hold up play, send it through. Gray, finish it. Gray is getting into awesome positions, but he just needs to work on that final product. Can we swing this one into Fisher now? Go on, Fisher, get your head on that, son. Brown. Do I take a pop here? Run out of the room. Hold it up, send it through, stay on it. Keep on it, Brown. Oh, Brown. Damn it, Brown. Oh, it's a great ball. He's actually finished that well, but luckily for us, he's offside. So our defence, again, working well, holding a tight line. I ain't going to lie to you guys. If there's one area of the team that I wouldn't change right now, it would be the back 4. The back 4 is actually flawless. I can't slag them off at all. They have their dodgy performances, but they're low-rated players. They are actually amazing. They play incredible football. And they get forward when needed. Smith gets forward. Look, again, tracks back, gets the ball, works it well, and again, he's playing out from the back. He is incredibly OP. Gray getting into that advanced position once again. Playing the ball off to Hiroto. Hiroto finding Brown, who can swing one. I think what I would change right now is I would buy a centre attacking mid and a centre defensive mid. If we can sort out the spine of the team's going to be unbeatable in these lower leagues. No! You are taking the mick! We've dominated this game! He was marked! My guy was basically on top of him! Why FIFA haven't sorted out their OP long shots? It's been a whole season and they still haven't sorted out their OP long shots. This guy, I bet you, that guy, B. Graham, I bet you he is less than 60 rated and he's just finished that like that. That is absolute... I can't even think of a word without swearing. I am so annoyed right now. We should be 5-0 up and it's now 1-1. Guys, we have honestly been robbed. We have played so well. This better go in. Brown! How's that not gone in? Oh my Christ!
Let's see what they can do.
That was guaranteed goal. Every time we've been through on goal. And it's been a guaranteed goal in any other game mode. That keeper has come out with a wonder save. This better go in now. Come on, Fisher, for me. Oh, where's Fisher going? Where are you going? Come on, Fisher, get your head on it, please. Go on, Fisher. Again, that goalkeeper. I'm taking a look at this goalkeeper after this game, guys. I don't care. I have to. Come on. Where's my guy going? He's walking off the pitch. Oh, we've been robbed. We have actually been robbed. I am so annoyed right now, guys. I can't even, like, joke about it at the moment. That has taken the mick. We should have won that game 5-0. Without a doubt. Minimum. 5-0. Where's the stats? 17 shots. 10 of them on target. Towards their 6 shots, 3 on target. 56% possession against their 44. We've had better pass accuracy. better shot accuracy, and we've been robbed. How many saves did this guy make? 10 saves. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. I can't even. We've been robbed. So, we've dropped from a 75 rated manager rating to 73 because we were 4th and we're now 6th. Cheltenham at 8th. I just can't. Literally. This series is making me rage more than I've ever raged in FIFA before. I am so annoyed right now that we were robbed from that game. Like, I can't even. That's just all I can say. Like, Fisher, looking at that, there is actually no point in me training him because he's not going to grow, and his ability of being trained is probably better served getting LA Faye Santos or whatever his bleeding name is. I don't know whether to upgrade his shooting or his passing. Obviously we're doing his dribbling already. Probably his passing is probably more effective. We'll do that, train them all up, and they've all done average. Santos has done quite well. He's almost at that 60 rating now, so that would be nice to have him actually in the 60s. But I can't believe it, guys. I thought we were going to get 2 straight wins, and we haven't. We've been robbed. Alfie, my playtime. Thank you, timer. That's all I needed right now. Thank you very much. Alfie is raging because he wants time. You're never going to get past James at this rate, dude. Like, don't even bother. We'll end off the episode, guys, by sorting out this transfer offer for Mugabe. I don't know why he's being so sought after. Like, he's not great. He's not even 60 rated. Like, but we can't argue with it. If I can get 190k, I'll be kind of happy. Like, I'll start off at 200 and see what they're saying. They've offered more than the last team did, so let's see if we can get that 200 to sort it out. They've gone up to 140 with a 10% sell-on clause. That's almost tempting. I'm going to counter it though and work with 180. Like, I think that's quite generous. If they can snap that up, I'll snap that up and I'll be happy with it. They're standing firm. They're playing hardball. Remove the sell-on clause. Propose new transfer fee. 175, and I'll be happy to let him go. 175. Brilliant. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of the Road to Glory career mode. I want to say I have. Half of it I have. Half of it I'm extremely annoyed. But I guess what we can take from this, if we take a look at something we haven't actually taken a look at as of yet, the table. We're in the playoffs, so we can't be too mad. We're not too far away from the top 3. I don't even think there is a playoff in this league. I'm not 100% sure. I don't follow League 2 football. All I know is I want to be in that top 3 no matter what. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Smash that like button if you have. Subscribe if you're new around here and all that good stuff. Share my content over social media, friends and family, whoever you think will enjoy it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys later.